Welcome to 5G Hub. Today we will talk about how to optimize the power in narrowband IoT. Typically, IoT devices tend to send or receive data at irregular periods, and between periods of data transmission and reception, the device can be bought to sleep to optimize battery consumption. So in this video, we will talk about one of the features used to minimize the power consumption is called power save mode or PSM. So narrowband IoT devices are intended to have a 10 years battery life to support massive deployment with limited human intervention. So in this, we have two features are introduced, power saving mode and extended discontinuous reception. About power saving mode, this was from 3GBP release 12. And the most significant benefit of this feature is the user equipment has more control in terms of power management required for its application. And this feature we will talk about in this video. Now we will talk about power saving mode feature and how it works. What is the power saving mode and how we can understand the working procedures. In power saving mode, the narrowband IoT device is configured to sleep while remaining registered online, but can't be reached by the base station signaling in this time. The cellular radio module is turned off when not in use. It stays off depending on the use case for the maximum amount of time. Device manufacturers have implemented this on other cellular technologies like 2G and 3G and 4G, but every time the cellular model is turned off, it needed to detach from the network. Once you are willing to use the module again, you need to reattach to the network. Detach and the reattach procedure consumes power every time. So power save mode is trying to avoid this. So the unique power saving feature that the PSM introduced is that it enables the device to set sleep and active timers which are forwarded to the network. The network keeps the device registered in the system for the set time. And if the device wakes up within that period, no retouch procedure is needed. So the maximum sleep time is about 413 days, and the maximum active timer is about 186 minutes. So if we are talking about power saving mode benefits, we will see different benefits. The power saving mode is a user equipment mechanism to reduce the energy used by the user equipment. So the user equipment will report how often and for how long it needs to be active in order to transmit and receive data. However, the final values are determined by the network. Second, PSM or power saving mode is similar to power off, but the user equipment remains registered with the network. When the user equipment becomes active again, there is no need to reattach or re-establish BDN connections. And the third one, the PSM feature was introduced in 3GBP 12 and is available for all LTE device categories. User equipment requests the PSM simply by including a timer with the desired value in the attach, tracking area update, or routing area update. Now we will discuss how does PCM or PSM works. So the narrowband IoT device initiates the PSM mode, including the values of two timers in the attach request and tracking area requests, send in the attach and tracking area updates or TAU. So TAU or tracking area update is a periodic procedure that is used in LTE to notify the network of the availability and the location of the mobile network. So here we have two timers. The first timer, T3324 active timer, and the second timer is T3412. So what is the difference between the two timers? The first timer, T3324 active timer, determines the time during which the device remains available from the network after an attach or tracking area update or data transfer procedures. Oh, and the second timer, T3412 extended periodic tracking area update timer, determines the period of the tracking area update procedures. So here the duration of a device in power saving mode is defined as a difference between extended periodic tracking area update timer and active timer update timer. Since the value of T3324 active timer can be 0, so the maximum theoretical time spent by the device in power saving mode is equal to the maximum timer T3412 extended periodic tracking area update timer, and is 413 days and 8 hours exactly. And the maximum T3324 timer is 3 hours and 6 minutes or 186 minutes. So finally, can a device receive messages when it's in active PSM cycle? No, a device is unreachable during this period. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.